Xiao Yan, a 2-star Zong, utilized the 3 bursts of the Skyfire 3 mysterious changes to overpower the Soul Hall Guardian, who was an 8-star Zong. However, just as he was about to eliminate him, the Elder Sky Serpent from Ice River Valley intervened unexpectedly. Continuing from where we left off after completing the poison seal method for the woeful poison body of Little Fairy Doctor, Xiao Yan found that the Yi family was surrounded by a large number of powerful Ice River Valley warriors led by Elder Sky Serpent to ensure the capture of the woeful poison lady. Even Tan Shangi, the great elder of Ice River Valley who had reached the terrifying level of a Onir Dune, had come along. Elder Sky Serpent declared, "Hand over the woeful poison lady and the others from the Yi family or face annihilation today." Upon hearing this, Yong turned pale with fear, his lips trembling uncontrollably. He knew that either Tansy or Elder Sky Serpent alone could easily destroy the entire Yi family, let alone both of them together. As Yong and the others panicked, Kalian and the Daws of Fire arrived. Even the Dao Zun of Fire looked grim, understanding the unfavorable situation. If they were held off by the opposing Dao Zun, Elder Sky Serpent would surely target Xian, and dealing with a peak Zong like him would be difficult, especially with several other strong Ice River Valley elders present. Xiao Yan was fully aware of the perilous situation they were in. However, he knew it wouldn't be easy for their enemies to take him down without a significant fight. After exhaling deeply, he turned to Yong with a reassuring smile and said, "Elder Yong, don't worry. This matter concerns us and won't implicate the Yi family." As soon as the words left his mouth, Xiao Yan, along with the Du Zun of Fire, swiftly moved to a position not far from Elder Sky Serpent and his group. Xiao Yan taunted, "Old Monster Sky Serpent, you escaped quickly last time. I didn't expect you to bring so many reinforcements." Elder Sky Serpent, enraged, retorted, "Boy, you can boast all you want now, but once you're in my hands, you'll understand the meaning of a fate worse than death." The Du Zun of Fire interjected, "A defeated guy dares to speak so arrogantly?" Seeing the Du Zun of Fire speak, a flicker of fear crossed Elder Sky Serpent's eyes, clearly remembering the perilous battle from their last encounter. Tianzi addressed the Daws of Fire. "My friend, today's matter is a grudge between Ice River Valley and the woeful poison lady. If I ask you not to interfere, will you comply?" The Du Zun of Fire did not respond verbally but shook his head slowly. Seeing the negotiation failed, Tianzi hesitated no more. He instructed Elder Sky Serpent to deal with Xiao Yan, then moved to a position 10 meters from the Dao Zun of Fire, locking his gaze firmly on him. Elder Sky Serpent, with a grin, approached Xiao Yan, his Dao Qi surging within him. Given that Xiao Yan and his group had only escaped last time with the help of the Dao Zun of Fire, Elder Sky Serpent was eager to see who would come to Xiao Yan's aid this time. Just as Elder Sky Serpent was about to strike, a dense black fog suddenly appeared in the sky. A guardian of the Soul Hall spoke, "I never expected that in just a few years you would advance to the Dao Zong level. That old fellow Yin had quite the eye for disciples, but no matter how sharp his eye, he still ended up captured by me." Upon recognizing the newcomer, an immense killing intent erupted from within Xiao Yan. Guardian Wu, feeling the intense killing intent erupting from Xiao Yan, Elder Sky Serpent was somewhat surprised. It seemed Xiao Yan had long-standing grudges with the Soul Hall. The Guardian of the Soul Hall remarked, "Impressive killing intent. You've grown much stronger compared to the old days when you relied on others and bluffed your way through." Xiao Yan, seated with anger, declared, "You deserve to die." The Guardian replied, "Whether I deserve to die is not for a junior like you to decide. If I could capture Yao Chen, what chance do you, his disciple, have?" Upon hearing this, Xiao Yan immediately waved his hand, summoning the Earth Demon puppet. Seeing this, Elder Sky Serpent quickly stepped forward to intercept the puppet and instructed the Guardian to ensure Xiao Yan was captured alive. The Guardian readily agreed. Though he did not fear the puppet, it would be troublesome to deal with. Having Elder Sky Serpent handle it saved him a lot of effort. Xiao Yan noted this with a hint of sarcasm in his eyes. He estimated that the Guardian's strength was around the level of an 8-star Dao Zong, a considerable advancement. Capturing Guan must have brought him significant benefits. But Xiao Yan was not without powerful resources of his own. After all, he possessed several strong trump cards, and the person before him was the one he hated most over the years. If not for this person, Elder Pill would not have suffered endless torment in the Soul Hall. At that moment, the crystal lotus heartfire burst from within Xiao Yan, and he gripped the mysterious heavy ruler tightly, pointing it menacingly at the Guardian. "Today, your life is mine," Xiao Yan declared. The Guardian responded with a sinister smile as chains wrapped around him shot straight toward Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan immediately used the six-joint flowing ruler technique, creating layers of ruler shadows for defense. The relentless attack of the black chains quickly shattered the shadows. Although Xiao Yan found it challenging to contend directly with an 8-star Zong, his actual combat strength was deceptive. As the last layer of ruler shadows disintegrated, Xiao Yan's body flickered and transformed into numerous afterimages, retreating swiftly. The black chains, like shadows, pursued closely, but Cyan, executing the 3000 thunder movement to its peak, managed to evade them. Watching Xiao Yan's agile retreat, the Guardian sneered, "Xiao Yan, is this all you have to show for your venture into the Central Plains? With your feeble strength, you think you can rescue Yaoan? What a joke!" Xiao Yan ignored the taunt and quickly formed seals with his hands, activating the first stage of the Skyfire 3 mysterious changes. As Xiao Yan's aura surged, the Guardian of the Soul Hall merely smirked coldly, not taking it seriously. Xiao Yan's power had only risen to the level of a 3-star Zong, which was not enough to pose a significant threat. Xiao Yan shouted, "Skyfire 3 mysterious changes, second change!" This time, even Elder Sky Serpent and the Guardian's expressions shifted slightly as Xiao Yan's strength soared to nearly that of a 6-star Zong. The Guardian remarked, "No wonder you dared to come to the Central Plains. You do have some tricks up your sleeve." However, despite his words, a hint of unease crept into his heart. If Xiao Yan performed another change, wouldn't he reach at least the level of a 7-star Zong? The Guardian reassured himself, knowing that each transformation in the Skyfire 3 mysterious changes generated extremely violent energy. Even the elders of their own flame-burning valley dared not easily use all 3 changes. He concluded that Xiao Yan likely couldn't handle such a level, and after calming himself with this thought, he felt slightly reassured. But as he looked up, he saw Xiao Yan's hands forming another set of seals, and his face instantly stiffened. Suddenly, the Bone Spirit Coldfire erupted from Xiao Yan's Skyfire 3 mysterious changes, the third change. A terrifying aura burst forth from Xiao Yan, causing even the surrounding space to become turbulent. As his body gradually adapted to the violent energy, Xiao Yan couldn't help but take a sharp breath. If it weren't for the tempering that had made his body exceptionally resilient, this explosion of power alone would have required him to recuperate for months. No wonder Tangin had advised him to avoid using the third transformation unless absolutely necessary. It seemed those words were indeed true. However, enduring this sensation felt incredibly exhilarating to Xiao Yan. He estimated that his current strength had reached the level of a 7-star Zong, which meant this secret technique had almost elevated his power by 5 stars. The 3 types of flames Xiao Yan was using were all heavenly flames, amplifying the power boost significantly. This transformation also caught the attention of Tianzi, who was in a standoff with the Das of Fire. However, in Tan Xuan's eyes, as long as Xiao Yan hadn't broken through to Dun, he posed no real threat. Even if the Guardian of the Soul Hall couldn't handle him, Elder Sky Serpent and other elders from Ice River Valley would step in. He couldn't believe that someone relying on a secret technique to forcibly enhance their power could truly defy the odds. Meanwhile, Sa'an looked up slightly at the grim-faced Guardian and said, "Old man, I told you I'm taking your life today." The Guardian scoffed, "Arrogant brat. This secret technique may enhance your strength significantly, but it always has a time limit. Once it runs out, you'll be nothing but a waste." Xiao Yan replied, "Killing you before that happens is enough." With that, he swung the heavy ruler infused with Crystal Lotus Heartfire towards the Guardian. The Guardian dodged hastily, and the ruler narrowly missed his face. Although it didn't hit him, the intense heat made the Guardian's face flush red. Now, Xiao Yan's speed, enhanced by the secret technique, was on par with his own, which made the Guardian's near miss all the more infuriating. He couldn't believe that a junior like Xiao Yan could actually pose a serious threat when he had once captured Yin himself. As the Guardian's hand movements changed, dark shadows began to emerge continuously from the black fog. However, these shadows were quickly devoured by the black chains. The Guardian shouted, "100 souls, heaven, constricting python, go!" Seeing the massive black python charging towards him, Xiao Yan gripped his mysterious heavy ruler tightly. He shouted, "Flame-splitting chi, devouring ruler!" A colossal blade of ruler light, dozens of feet in length, ruthlessly slashed at the black python. However, this attack only caused the python to shudder slightly oint fire. This time, the python let out a piercing scream of agony. Seizing the moment, San's figure flickered, appearing above the python's head. His hands rapidly formed seals, and brilliant emerald lights quickly condensed from his palms. Open mountain seal, ocean overturning seal, with the terrifying strength amplified by the Skyfire. 3 mysterious changes, Xiao Yan simultaneously executed the first 2 seals of the Emperor Seal technique. Under the overwhelming force of Xiao Yan's left-hand open mountain seal and right-hand ocean overturning seal, the black python exploded. The Guardian of the Soul Hall was stunned, unable to believe his eyes as his summoned beast was swiftly destroyed by Xiao Yan's thunderous strikes. As the Guardian was momentarily distracted, Xiao Yan's figure mysteriously appeared right in front of him. In Xiao Yan's palm, a delicate fire lotus silently spun. "This strike is to avenge my teacher," Xiao Yan declared. In an instant, under the Guardian's horrified gaze, Xiao Yan slammed the fire lotus onto his body. A massive, violent wave of fire erupted across the sky. Everyone present felt a chill run down their spines as they witnessed the scene unfold. They hadn't expected that in less than 5 minutes, Xiao Yan, with the strength of a mere 2-star Zong, could reverse the dire situation so dramatically. Even Elder Sky Serpent's expression changed slightly, realizing that the destructive power of Xiao Yan's sequence of advanced techniques was indeed overwhelming. In his gaze met with several elders of Ice River Valley. A mutual understanding filled with murderous intent flashed in their eyes. Given Xiao Yan's accomplishments at such a young age, he was destined to become a formidable enemy of Ice River Valley. They had to eliminate him completely this time. On the other side, the Guardian of the Soul Hall was in a sorry state. After the explosion of the fire lotus, the black fog that had surrounded him was now entirely dissipated. In contrast, Xiao Yan appeared unscathed, his aura still overwhelmingly powerful. The Guardian glared at Xiao Yan with extreme reluctance, realizing that the previous fire lotus explosion had destroyed his strongest defense. Moreover, the emerald flames seemed to have a soul-burning effect, causing him immense pain. He hadn't expected that the nobody he once looked down upon could, in just a few years, grow to a level. If he hadn't unleashed all his soul energy at the critical moment, he might have perished under that fire lotus. The Guardian thought, "This kid managed to infiltrate the hall twice. He indeed has some skills. I must send word to the Soul Hall to dispatch more Guardians." With this resolution, he prepared to retreat. However, as he moved back, Xiao Yan's ghostly figure appeared right in front of him, a fist enveloped in crystal lotus heart fire aimed directly at his head. If this punch landed, the Guardian would be annihilated on the spot. In his desperation, the Guardian couldn't help but scream, "Elder Sky Serpent, help me!" Instantly, Elder Sky Serpent's figure flashed into view, his snake staff deftly intercepting Xiao Yan's punch, thereby saving the Guardian effortlessly. At this point, the Guardian of the Soul Hall finally realized that capturing Xiao Yan on his own was impossible. In fact, if he continued to fight alone, he might even lose his life to delay Xiao Yan. While he sent out a distress signal, the Guardian was confident that reinforcements from the Soul Hall would arrive soon, making it impossible for Xiao Yan to escape. Elder Sky Serpent, understanding the Guardian's plea, nodded with a smile. Forming an alliance with a powerful force like the Soul Hall promised significant benefits. Moreover, he already harbored a desire to kill Xiao Yan. Thus he agreed without hesitation, saying, "Guardian Wu, rest assured, leave this man to Ice River Valley."